Homecoming for the holidays. Thousands of soldiers are passing through Charlotte Douglas Airport this morning as they're making their way home after basic training.
Yeah, dozens of volunteers are there to make that trip a little easier and a little tastier. Reporter Anthony Castro live at the airport now. And Anthony, you've already seen hundreds of those soldiers passing through.
Yeah, and these soldiers, Susanna, are from everywhere. I mean, we're talking Maryland, D.C., Idaho, as well as Hawaii. And as you mentioned, volunteers are out here trying to make their flight home just a little bit more comfortable. I'll show you some of the efforts here. These are gift bags that these soldiers are receiving as they come here to Charlotte Douglas. Most of them have been up for nearly 24 hours in order to catch their flights. And as they come to the area, again, they're just receiving these items to make their flight a little bit more comfortable as they head home. They're getting some candy canes as well as some delicious breakfast this morning. This is thanks to Panera and some Bojangles. And you see Santa Claus and Mrs. Claus over there as well. So they're even getting some special guests this morning as well. The food is a big part of this because they haven't had real food in about 10 weeks because they've been going through that basic training in Fort Jackson in South Carolina. I know that is one thing that one soldier is really looking forward to. This is Private Jasmine Cameron. You are getting ready to fly home back to Florida. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Very good. And what are you most looking forward to about going home?
I have to say seeing my family because next year I'm not really sure where I'll be. So being able to spend time with them is going to be the best. Definitely my dog too. Really miss my dog.
And it's been a long 10 weeks. Obviously, you've really missed your family. What else have you really missed the most since you've been away?
Hospitality, civilians, honestly, because the drill sergeants are really rough and it's a really stressful environment. So being able to come to the airport and having civilians take time out of their day to greet us and kind of with warm, open arms is like really refreshing, and it makes me want to smile again. It really reminds me why I joined.
It's a good start to the holidays too, of course. And talk to me a little bit about the effort that you've seen this morning to make it a warm welcome as you fly through the Queen City this morning as well.
There are a lot of drill sergeants actually helping us. A lot of us don't really know the area. Also, there are civilians showing us around. The food, just because I haven't had snacks, sugar, candy throughout the whole 10 weeks. So that's a blast from the past, and it's nice. It's really nice.
Well, safe travels to you this holiday season. Thanks so much for chatting with us this morning. We really appreciate it. Private Cameron here is just one of 4,500 soldiers who are flying home through Charlotte Douglas today. Of course, this is going to be one of the busiest travel days of the season here at Charlotte Douglas. We're going to talk a little bit more about what you need to know before you head out to the airport coming up in just about 20 minutes or so. John, Susanna?
So happy for Jasmine and all the other service members who get to head home for the holidays. Hoping they have a safe trip. Thank you, Anthony.